Hello everyone! This XYZ event is finally here, and I'm excited to show you the deck I made for it. As some of you may have guessed, it's pure Lyrilusc, and I did make some upgrades since the last version. Here's what I'm bringing to this event. I want to show you the ideal XYZ deck in this video rather than what I own, so everyone can make their deck as optimal as possible. I already made a detailed guide on how to play Lyrilusc, and if you are new to this deck, you can check out that video by clicking the card on the top right. And without further ado, let's get into card by card. I am playing 3 of each Lyrilusc that special summons another Lyrilusc, and then 2 of each Lyrilusc that searches another Lyrilusc. 3 Jester Trumpet as a special summon, 2 Swallow as a heart once per turn special summon, and then as hand traps I'm playing 3 Maxi and 3 Ash Blossom as I think those are the best, and 1 Effect Veiler as it's a hand trap but also a level 1, so we can normal summon this if we have to. Then we are playing many draw spells such as Verarfto, Jet in the Hand, Bird Troll, basically Pot of Greed, and Bird Sanctuary. I am playing 3 of Verarfto unlike the others because this is the only one that is not once per turn. Then we have some spell trap removal such as Harpy's Feather Duster and Lightning Storm, and also Trolled by the Grave with Forbidden Droplet for effect negations. For the extra deck we have Recital Silent for searching, Assembled Nightingale for OTKs, and some Blue Robin for first turn interruption. We also have the last Lyrilusc for spell trap removal and also allows you to OTK easier in some situations. And if you are doing first, you can also use Zeus with the help of the Downward Magician, and Utopic Director Future can also be played with the help of Utopic Future. And now, let's get into some gameplay. We are doing first for our first match, so we will start with a Jet in the hand in order to get a starter to our hands. This will allow us to add Cobalt Sparrow, and then with Bird Troll we'll also add a Celestial Wagtail. Then special summon the Cobalt Sparrow, which searches us a Sapphire Swallow, and then activate Sapphire Swallow to summon the Celestial Wagtail and itself. Celestial Wagtail also searches as a spell, and I'll get a Bird Troll here, which should have been a Bird Sanctuary. And then we'll activate Finger Turtle to draw 2 cards, summon Jester Trumpet and normal summon the Sapphire Swallow, and make a 5 material and some Blue Robin. I'm hoping that's enough. I will also set a droplet and end my turn. Let's see if they can break it. And actually, my opponent's hand isn't very good, and they'll just end their turn, which is very surprising to me. So I'll just draw a card. But we don't have much to do here, so we'll just activate the Barrel Canary and then have a 2 materials to go into a Recital Starling, which will buff our Ensemble Robin, but that's pretty much all we can draw for this turn. And we'll also draw a card, just so that we can set up for the next turn. I'm hoping to draw something that can special summon Cobalt Sparrow for the next turn. We'll just hit in and end our turn. Our opponent's going to draw and then activate Horse Elfland. Then they'll set 4 and activate it again, which will Ash Blossom. I think they're not aware that Golden Lord is banned in this mode. With that they'll end their turn. I already have a Harpy's Feather Duster, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. I also open a Lightning Storm, but no need for that. We'll activate Harpy's Feather Duster. They'll activate Chill Drain, but it doesn't really do anything at this point. This is just basically showing their hands. And another Chill Drain, and also Conquistador, which also doesn't do anything. So we can pretty much call this a game. We'll search for another Recital Starling, but then I realized there's no point to extend this any further and just attack to win the game. This time we're forced to draw second. Let's see what our opponent can do in their first turn. They'll activate Terraforming, searching for the Phantasm City. Okay, so this is another stun deck that we're playing against. They'll activate the Phantasm City, normal summon the Medulla Measure, and then search a card. Then they will set 3 cards and end their turn. Let's see if we can break this board, or at least play through it. We'll start with a Bird Troll, searching for a Celestial Wagtail and then special summon the Cobalt Sparrow. Cobalt Sparrow also searches for a card, but they will also activate their field spell, summoning the token to their field, but we don't really mind. Cobalt Sparrow will search as a Sapphire Swallow, and then their field spell will activate, adding them another card for their hand. We will then activate Sapphire Swallow, summon it and the Celestial Martail. Celestial Martail will search as a bird sanctuary. Then we can also special summon the Jester Trumpet. Using Cobalt Sparrow and Jester Trumpet, we'll go into an assembled Nightingale first. And we'll activate its effect, detaching it, and then we will go into a Recital Starling. Then activate Recital Starling's effect, as well as the effect from the Sapphire Swallow to get the Cobalt Sparrow onto the Recital Starling. They'll activate Spiral Battle to destroy it, but Assembled Nightingale does protect it from distraction, so this is not going to do anything. Then we will activate Bird Sanctuary to draw one more card. After that, we'll activate the Recital Starling for our search, and then we'll get a Beryl Tenari. Then we'll use Bird Sanctuary to merge the Assembled Nightingale with it so that it can also get a targeting protection. Then we'll use the Beryl Tenari to special summon itself and Celestial Martail, as well as a Jester Trumpet, and then go into another Recital Starling, which will buff our Assembled Nightingale even further. Also activate its effect to go for another search, although we technically summon it now. We'll also activate Celestial Martail to attach it to our Assembled Nightingale. 5 materials and 2800 attack, this will be easy to finish. They will activate their trap card, but since our Nightingale has a targeting protection, they won't be able to target the Nightingale, and for that we will win the game. So that's how the deck works. I hope you enjoyed it and that it can be useful during the event for you. I wanted to upload it as early as possible because there is no point in learning what to play after the half of the event is already done. So I hope that you can find success with pure Lyrilusc as I did. In the meantime, I also made to have some of the extra deck staples to improve the deck even further. Let me know what you would like to see next, and I'll see you all in another video.